Mary Poppins, Part 2, page 21. "Let's go and see who it is," said Jane. They saw their mother and a visitor following her to the nursery upstairs. The newcomer had shiny black hair. She was thin, with large feet and hands and small blue eyes. "You'll see, they are very nice children," said Mrs. Bank. "And they give no trouble at all," continued Mrs. Banks, and certainly as if she herself didn't really believe what she was saying. "This is your new nurse, Mary Poppins. Jane, Michael, say how do you do?" Mary Poppins looked at them from one to the others as if she was making up her mind whether she liked them or not. When Mother left, Jane asked, "How did you come?" "It looked just as if the wind blew you here." "It did," said Mary Poppins briefly. "What's a funny bag?" said Michael, when she started to undo her bag. The bag was completely empty. "Nothing in it," said Michael. "What do you mean, nothing?" said Mary Poppins, and took out from the empty bag a white apron, a piece of soap, a toothbrush, a small folding armchair, and a large bottle labeled 1 teaspoon to be taken at bedtime. "Is that your medicine?" inquired Michael, looking very interested. "No, yours," said Mary Poppins. Michael wrinkled up his nose and began to protest. "I don't want it. I don't need it. I won't." But suddenly Michael understood that he could not look at Mary Poppins and disobey her. There was something strange and extraordinary about her. The spoon came nearer. He held his breath, shut his eyes and swallowed, and a happy smile ran round his face. Then Jane tasted it, then the twins, and then Mary Poppins took it herself. Then she began to undress the children, and in less than a minute they found themselves in bed. It was all so surprising that they could find nothing to say. But they knew, both of them, that something strange and wonderful had happened at number 17 Cherry Tree Lane. "Mary Poppins," cried Michael, "you'll never leave us, will you? One word more from that direction and I'll call the policeman. I'll stay till the wind changes," she said shortly, blew out the candle and got into bed. And that is how Mary Poppins came to live at number 17 Cherry Tree Lane. Everybody on the whole was glad of Mary Poppins' arrival, but nobody ever knew what Mary Poppins felt about it, for Mary Poppins never told anybody anything.